What is up? What is up? What is up? This is your boy Raekwon Hardy here, back for another video. If you are new to my channel, be sure to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn your post notifications on because I have videos like these coming every single week. Today, guys, we're going to talk about how you should use myEcon as an income business for a backup plan. All right. So we look at 2020, looking back at 2020. Now we're in the new year of 2021, and we're looking at what a year it was. 2020 was a crazy year. I know for me personally, it was a very, very up and down emotional year, far as business, far as personal. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the growth I needed to make in 2020. And now we're using everything that we learned from that year to go ahead and build in this new year. Okay. So today I want to talk about the income backup plan that you can start implementing and the questions you need to ask yourself to this day if you're looking to start a home-based business and maybe possibly get started with myEcon, with my team. So one of the first things you need to understand is how can you increase your profits, not your wages. All right, everybody is looking at how to make more wages money. The money you make at your job, which means you get paid for your time. That is a wage, right? So you're getting paid based off of the amount of time that you put in, not the amount of value that you bring to the table. So most people, they think that the solution to making more money is to get more hours at their job or to go and get another job or just work overtime or do something like that, where that's not the best solution possible for you to create more income. What you want to do is you want to focus on how can you create more profit, right? Profit is when you're making the most amount of money with the least amount of effort. All right. So how can you increase your income more by doing either the same amount of stuff you're doing now or doing less than what you're doing now? That's called profiting off your time. Okay. So with having an online business, you get paid off of profit. So the best thing about having an online business being with myEcon is that you're going to get paid your value. So whatever value you bring to the table is the amount of value that you're going to get paid for. So your check, the income that you are making is a direct proportion to the amount of value that you are considered to be bringing in from the marketplace. So if you're in an online business or you're looking to get into an online business or you tried something like this before and it never worked out, it's probably because you weren't providing enough value and you weren't of enough value to that business. So how can you become more valuable? You become more valuable by using the products and the services, educating yourself in the business, getting involved with the community, getting involved with the training and the culture that we have here. And by doing that and consuming the information and then taking that information and teaching the masses, you are going to become more valuable. So that's how you increase your value inside the business. The next question you need to ask yourself is the economy changing and is job security long term? Is it disappearing or is it long term, right? And that's an easy question to ask yourself because the economy is changing and job security is getting less and less secure. Look at coronavirus. I mean, look at all the people that got laid off their job or sent home or just on unemployment or they're just out of work, And we thought that our jobs cared about us. We thought that we were their number one priority. But guess what? Their number one priority is making profit. So when there are things in the business that are now becoming liabilities and expenses, they cut those things so that way they can keep their profit margin. If that means cutting you loose, then they got to do what they got to do in their terms, right? So job security is not a thing anymore. Now, of course, everyone's got to do what they got to do to put food on the table, but just keep that in mind. Just keep in mind that this is not secure. No matter how much we think, no matter how much they guarantee us a check, it's never a guaranteed check, right? If you can be fired, if they could let you go, if that's in any shape or way possible, it's not secure, okay? So you want to focus on having something implemented, having a cash flow strategy implemented to where you are in control of the system, right? With our job security, we're not in control. We can't control if they fire us or not, or they let us go or not because of COVID or whatever it may be, right? So we have to build something that we have control over. All right, you want to build a business with myEcon. You want to build an investment portfolio. You want to start building a team that you have control over, right? That you have leadership over, that you can use to build a foundation that's going to be able to pay you month after month, even when you're not physically working. Okay. The next thing you want to do, which is probably one of the most important things in my opinion, is you must remove the paycheck to paycheck mindset. All right. See, I can't really blame us as people because even since the beginning of time in school, we were raised that, in school, you weren't raised to be an entrepreneur. You weren't raised to build a business or getting to invest in. You are raised, and the whole model of school is to build you to be a very sharp employee and to follow the rules, to not ask questions, and just do what you're told to do. All right. And so what that leads to is that leads people to the paycheck to paycheck mindset where we pay our bills. After we pay our bills, we may have a few $100s left or maybe 100, 200 bucks left to our name, and we go and we blow that on the weekend on partying, drinking, hanging out with friends, hanging out with family, and then comes Monday, we're back broke and we hate going to work. So guess what? We're repeating that paycheck to paycheck cycle, trying to strive and hang on by a thread until that next paycheck period, and then we do that cycle of paying the bills, splurging on the weekends, and the cycle repeats. So you have to remove yourself from that mindset. You have to get out of it. You have to, as my grandmother would say, you have to rebuke that mindset, because the second you get into the paycheck to paycheck mindset, you are lost. There is no way to get out of that unless you are really, really trying to dig yourself out of the hole. So focus on and saying that if I put the work into this business, if I put the work into this opportunity, that this opportunity is going to reap me back the value that I sowed in the long term, right? Rather than just looking for a paycheck for right now and then struggling and then looking for another paycheck till you can struggle to get by again. Start focusing on building something which can be the asset of having a home-based business, so that way you're able to have something that is constantly working in your favor, even when you're not giving it your immediate attention. Next things you want to do is position yourself to be in income stance, and this is going to be the opportunity that we provide with myEcon. With myEcon, you have the ability to start a home-based business and get started as a financial success coach with our company. Okay, by doing this, you're able to position yourself to learn investing. You're positioning yourself to pay less taxes than employees, and you're able to start getting paid 3 different ways by being a member of myEcon. All right, you get paid off of the commissions that you bring in, which means when you sign up people to the business, you're going to get a direct commission from that paid out the following Friday. When people on your team produce sales, you're going to get an override commission, and then you're also going to get a residual income check for everybody in your organization that keeps their membership active. You're going to get a residual check every single month. So now you have an income stance. You have a cash flow platform, an actual business cash flow platform that will be working in your favor 24/7, 365, right? Because it's an online business and never closes. And then the last thing is take the necessary actions to have success. Right? You have to be willing to put in the work that it's going to take for you to get to the level that you want to get to. You have to be willing to do those long nights. You have to be willing to cut out the partying or lay low on the party and lay low with going out and drinking and having fun at the bar, or spending money on video games, spending money on clothes in the mall, and be willing to dedicate that time, money, and effort to building your business and getting your finances to a point to where you can be financially free. And then we can do a little bit of playing, a little bit of splurging here and there. But until then, we got to build ourselves up to that point and make sure that we're doing what we got to do to handle business. All right. So if you guys got some value out of today's video, be sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and then go ahead and hit that little bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you're able to get notified on each and every video I have coming to this channel every single week. So love you guys. Take care. Have a blessed day. And if you're looking to join my team and get access to some of our bonuses with myEcon, be sure to check out the link in the description below. and I'll be sure to contact you to make sure that you get set up and launched. All right, love you. Take care, and I'll see you for the next video. Peace.